friends with the Lego sets under my bed. I'm scared of the voices inside of my head. You want me to build them? Well, you can just bet that this set is blazing. My backlog is crazy, and that's nothing. Oh, 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 oh. Well, that's nothing. Du, 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 du. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Lego Light is on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. I got smart today. I said I'm gonna put the real song on in my head so that I can have the tempo, the correct tempo to go with it. What's funny is that's not the original song that I wrote. Originally, I don't know why, but my brain told me, so what do we build today? It's called Stable of Dream Creatures, set number 71459, 681 pieces. I don't know why. My brain, English is hard. We're starting off strong, peeps. My brain originally told me that this was called like Village of Creatures or something. And on my run this morning, I actually wrote an entire song of Lego building lyrics for YMCA, the Village people. That's the way my brain worked. I wrote a whole song on my run, got home, took my shower, ate my breakfast, did all my things, and then I got to this point and I could not remember the lyrics at all. It's like, I keep joking. I say, you know, sometimes I wish I had like a brain, like backup hard drive or something, so that when I come up with these wacky ideas, you know, like when I'm 3 seconds from falling asleep at night, or I'm out on my 10-mile run every day, or whatever I'm doing, that I could just download it real quick to the hard drive, and then I can pull it back up when it's time to sit at this table. I always do this. I come up with songs, I come up with just ideas for the channel, whatever I want to do, and then I cannot remember them when it comes time. So then I got thinking, creatures, what's something related to creatures? Monsters. Oh, Eminem, monster, boom, got it. So I threw that one together real quick. By the way, you know, I realized this morning, sometimes I need my therapy more than I think I need my therapy. Which is so appropriate for that song that I just sang. So I think it was the other day when I built the Pegasus horse, I said on here that I went in my closet and I was trying to find a purple shirt or something with purple or pink in it so that I could match the theme that I was working on. And I didn't have any. Well, I don't have any purple shirts. I just couldn't find any purple. I'm like, I don't have any. And then I went in today to pick out a shirt, and within 2 seconds, I found not only my Purple Rain shirt, but a fully purple shirt, like bright purple shirt. Like, holy cow. This is how mushy my brain gets sometimes. And I don't even realize it at the time. It's not until I don't want to say I hate. I don't like to come on here and always talk about all my issues. But I do want to talk about them from time to time because I want other people to know that it's okay. You know, especially my former service members, my current service members, anybody who served in, you know, police work, firefighter work, you know, first responders as an EMTs and folks working in hospitals. The people in society that work with and deal with some of the most horrifying things that you'll ever have to see. And so many of us end up with issues and nobody wants to talk about them. You just keep them to yourself. And I think it's important that we do talk about them sometime. Let people know that you're not alone. There's so many people like you that are dealing with the same things or similar things. And I am definitely one of those people. And I'm still here. And I'm still doing okay. Am I where I thought I was going to be in life right now? No. But is that a bad thing necessarily? No. I think I'm right where I need to be. And, you know, life doesn't always turn out the way you expect. Sometimes it turns out better. You know, I am so much less stressed today than I was 3 years ago. And I count that a positive. I'm not perfect up here by any means, but my stress levels are so much lower overall. So anyways, just wanted to put that out there. What's the dad joke of the day? So my daughter told me she wanted to run to the store to grab some groceries. I said, why are you going to run? Well, why don't you just take the car? Not a bad one. Peeps, we're back in the dreams theme. Drug it from under my bed. Got along with the voice. No, I'm just kidding. This wasn't in my bed. It was in this backlog of Lego. I was looking at it earlier, and usually I go with the primary build, but this time I feel like I'm going to go with the secondary build, which honestly I don't think very much changes other than this sort of what is this character? It's stable of dream creatures, right? So it's all these dream creatures in the dream world. It's like a deer type creature. They don't necessarily always specify what they are in the show either, by the way. So this creature changes a little bit and the house changes a little bit. So maybe I'll just do the original build and then I'll quickly tear it apart, you know, let you guys see it and then tear it apart and put it in this, because it does not seem like there's a grand difference between the two sets. But I'm excited to get back into my dreams. If you guys didn't notice, I definitely did some, actually I still need to, I definitely recorded myself putting these up here on the shelf, and then I don't know what I did with that recording. Now that I'm thinking about it, I still need to turn that into like a short or something, whatever I was planning on doing with it. I recorded it the other day, and I forgot to do something with it. And I don't even remember, did I record it on the computer or my phone? I'm gonna have to figure out what I did with that footage. Maybe I lost it. Maybe that's the problem. That has happened before. I've recorded things and then I just didn't save it properly, and now it's off in outer space somewhere. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, that's nothing. You know how long I listened to that song and I thought that she was saying, that's not fair. And then later on I realized she's saying, that's nothing. Except she doesn't say nothing, she says nothing. That's nothing. It's her accent. I love her accent. So awesome. What do we got here? 7 bags. Bag 7 looks tiny. I'm assuming that's the differences bag. That's where you're going to get to choose route A or route B. Boom. Small sticker pack. Nothing too wild, but you guys know how I feel about stickers. I prefer none. Oh, a little bit of damage to my book. Book looks beautiful, as always. Also, so I have been doing the PDF paper directions when I do these dream sets, but when I opened it today, it just opened up the 3D directions, and I realized they have little video cutscenes in the 3D directions. So cool. All right. Always. Oh, how many brick separators do you guys have at this point? I mean, I've only got 3 years now, kind of 3 years of, well, I wouldn't even say 3 years, really like 2 years of solid collecting Lego. So, just recorded a video. I wanted to take a picture. Thought it looked funny. Anyways, I've only got like 2 solid years of Lego collecting, but I've been doing collecting for about 3 years now, and I've got, I mean, there must be, I'd have to count, there's probably 50 brick separators sitting over there. There could be more or less, but it's somewhere in that range, man, and that's just wild to me. How they, I mean, I guess it's good, because if you never built a Lego set before, then you know, you wouldn't have a brick separator and you might need one, but that's just wild to me how they just throw them in there. And what's even more wild to me is that people go out and just buy brick separators. I mean, they're a cool additive. They're great for building, especially when you get something really badly stuck. I cannot see investing money in brick separators. I just can't. They're too prevalent in sets. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. You guys keep them? And if you do, what do you do with them? And has anybody actually gone out and bought brick separators? Peeps. There we go. There's Mrs. Castillo with her staff and her hourglass. I was thinking to myself when I looked at this box, I was like, oh man, we finally got the full kit. Oh no, we don't. We're still, they have yet to put, well, I've got a lot of sets over here to go still, but they have yet to put out a set at this point, and I'm still on wave 1, that has the full cast. They've always got part of the main kids, so we've got 3 of the 5 kids, and we've got Mrs. Castillo, who is a semi full-time character, but we don't have Mateo, we don't have Lucas, or Logan rather. I get Lucas, and we don't have Mr. Oz. So maybe one day we're going to get the full cast of characters, but for now we don't. But we are going to try to get all this build done in one sitting. So let's just build, peeps. I was thinking, see, you know, I can't ever stick to my own rules. I say let's just build, and then I have a thought. I was thinking to myself, I think it was yesterday, man, I wish I had the skills to make t-shirts. Because I have all these catchphrases, and then I don't have any way to share them with the world. Like, English is hard, and let's just build. And, well, by the way is not really a catchphrase, but I have a few of them that I use quite regularly, and then I'm like, man, I need to capture this somehow. I wish I had a t-shirt sponsor would be so awesome, but I don't think I'm gonna get a t-shirt sponsor. I wish I was good at making t-shirts. I've made one before. Vinyl is not my favorite. I wish I had a way of just printing on shirts. And I'm sure I could go pay somebody to do that, but I don't really have the money for that. Especially not when I'm only gonna want like 1 or 2 shirts at a time. They're not gonna want to do that for a cheap price. Anywho, I'm rambling again. All right, peeps, we are 2 bags down. The center portion of the building is looking great. I didn't even realize there was some like Technic function here. This turns, this little knob on the front, and the little time lord, timekeeper, I keep forgetting what, time authority, dream authority. You know what it is? I'm confusing Doctor Who with dreams. The terminology is very similar. You got that, the turns, but also there's this little, I think this is a grist mill, because you got a little loaf of bread here, you got a little bag here that looks like it could be flour, some cool stickers on the wall. You guys know I don't really like stickers, but, and then downstairs in the first section you had your little stove here, you got your little rug, there's a lamp and a brush. You know, it's funny, I have not really voiced it, but I've thought in the past, I've heard other folks talk about how they're not a fan of loose Lego pieces, and I didn't, normally I'm like, whatever, it's just, it is what it is, it adds to the build, but now, like this build, I've had to pick the building up a couple, and I've made a couple mistakes, stupid mistakes. One piece turned around backwards and make you have to tear the whole roof off. Anyways, yeah, I'm on that track today. What was I talking about? Oh, the loose pieces thing. I've had to pick up the building and work on it a couple times, which has led to me dropping the loose pieces out. And that is starting to make me go, maybe those folks that complain about loose pieces are onto something. I don't know. I guess in the past, it's often occurred where the loose pieces were sort of last minute throw-ins and it didn't really affect me as I was building. Hiccups. It didn't really affect me as I was building, but today it is. So now I'm starting to join Team No Loose Pieces. Hashtag Team No Loose Pieces. I don't start hashtags. I put a lot of them on my videos, but I was told recently that they probably aren't doing anything. I don't know. Somebody else told me I need to start putting tags on my video, not hashtags, but like in the actual upload section, there's the portion of the video that says tags. So I tried that out just to test out the theory of a video that I had just released the day prior. And I got 0 extra views. So I think people don't like my stupid face. They see me on a thumbnail and they go, no, that guy looks too dumb. Just keep scrolling. But to all of you who do come, see, that's another reason nobody listens to me. I can't even speak. All of you who do come and listen to me and watch my shenanigans, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. That's another one of my, I have all these goofy catchphrases that I did not sit around and think up. They just happened naturally. But do all the things, peeps. Anytime you come to this channel, I appreciate you when you do all the things. So, all right, let's take my picture and get back to building. It is almost lunchtime. I'm gonna have to take a break shortly, but it's going well. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this build so far. All right, peeps, here we are. It is bag number 3. Our little side building going on. Got our Zoe, and I know Curious Bo will appreciate this. Got some little mushroom people. Boom. Hanging out in the village. Looking great. I'm gonna take a quick break. I will BRB with more Lego Therapy. Peeps, we are done. This was a fantastic build. I really enjoyed it. So this is, you were paying attention through the whole thing. This is the alternate build. I did the original build first, then I took my pictures, tore it apart, put it back together, but mostly it's centered around the deer creature thing here. Switched out the pink antlers for some blue flower type antlers, and then we added some wings on here, some blue flowers on the side, and then our tree over here went from blue flowers to the pink antlers. Really, we just kind of did swapping, but I just kind of like the way the deer looked a little better, or whatever this creature is, deer. It's the dream world. It literally can be anything, whatever the characters choose it to be. But yeah, I think the deer is really cool. It's got the, you know, the posable legs. You can lay down if you wanted to, do a little down dog, if you will, and very, very fun. Movable head, printed eyes, no stickers. There are a few stickers throughout the set, nothing too egregious. Of course, I messed up the very last one because I dropped it and it stuck where it stuck. So yeah, posable head and everything. Very, very cool. Got your little cactus person here. He was in a previous set, Miss Castillo's. Got all your your mushroom people we talked about earlier. These guys are the funnest, or they're some of the coolest characters, looking characters, but they don't stick very well because they're only one stud. Got our Zoe. I think I forgot to talk about her earlier. I don't even know if I showed her up front, but great printing all around. I believe these are what they call dual molded legs. I think that's what that means. But she looks really, really good. Miss Castillo, I already showed you guys. Here's the front of the, what is this thing called again? Dream Stable, Dream Creature something. Stable of Dream Creatures. Come on, MC. Yeah. Here's our whole front with the alternate build now. I love, you got your actual little stable where the gates open and close. All the, well, not all, but some of the windows actually pop open here, and on the top floor you can pop these guys open as well. Get some nice fresh air going through there. I really thought it was a really cool function that they threw a little bit of Technic in there. Nothing crazy, but you got your little grist mill going here. The windmill turns. This turns the little knob in the back here as well. You can do this, or you can do it on the front, however you choose. Super fun. And then it turns the little gears inside in the back. Got your plants and stuff coming up. These are in almost every Dream set there is. They got these little wild flames looking thing. Spin her around to the back. Got Z-Blob again. Of course, he doesn't really look like that in the show, but I guess this is, so I'm starting to think when it comes to Dreams, they had one team writing the cartoon, one team building the sets. There was supposed to be some collab, and maybe somewhere along the lines, the sets team and the TV show team maybe didn't talk to each other, or there was change of plans in one version or the other. Because like I've seen a couple sets that were originally supposed to come out and then they got canceled, and I'm like, are they canceled because they were supposed to be in the show and then they wrote them out of the show, or what? It's really weird. But anyways, Z-Blob, maybe that was how he was supposed to look at one time and they just never changed him back. I don't know. Got our what is that? Big old fly or something. Just pause for a second. Sorry about that. That was like a little tiny looking thing. It looked like something off of a movie. I'll be honest. It was horrifying. It was like a spider fly type creature, and it did not want to die. I must have hit it 10 times and it was still wriggling around. Anyways, got our Cooper here. I think I showed him already. Great printing on all sides. Inside of the the whole stable again. And you turn this nice little dial. Get your little grist mill that turns around in there. A little dining room with some teapot, seats. This is definitely a set meant to be played with. 8+, I believe, was the rating on this. Yeah, 8+. Very, very cool. Very fun little build techniques. Nothing outlandish. All pretty simple techniques, but very, very fun. I'll say one thing that I didn't necessarily care for. It's not bad. It's these little, you have these little ball joints in between the 3 different sections of the building, and I almost feel like they should have had you clip them in later in the process, because they had you do it pretty early when there wasn't a lot of buildup on these 2 buildings, and so I broke stuff off trying to clip them in there, but so minor. Miss Castillo looking great as always. I mean, what a fun, beautiful set. What do you guys think? Which one did you guys like? Did you like the first version? Ooh, light super bright. Did you like the first version or the second version? The pink deer or the blue deer? Or whatever this dream creature is. I like this version better, so that's why I swapped it up. But I think they both look great. Oh, I even love, they've got these little lanterns out here. I don't know if you can see them. Pull one off. Oh. These little lanterns hanging here. Yeah, so neat. I don't even know what these plants are supposed to represent, but they look awesome. A lot of the stuff in the dream world is just random. So that's kind of what you get with these sets. It's just some serious randomness, but love it. Overall, had a great time building. Love that they have these gears. I mean, this is so fun. This is so fun. I know any kid that's playing with the set is probably gonna just do this for hours. Just sit here and spin this, watch the little gears turn inside. And none of it was too complicated to put together. So I love it. I don't know what this is. Oh, it just hit me. I looked at it earlier. So there's a little water thing. This is supposed to be a stable, yeah. And there's a little food trough here on the side. And then there's a little I think it's originally supposed to be an ice cream scoop, but you got Cooper over here with his shovel. I think it's a different kind of ice cream, if y'all follow what I'm saying. You know, the animals come in, eat and drink, and you know, then things got to be shuffled up. Such a fun build. I love it. The whole Dreams theme, I can't get enough of it. I actually have a poly bag over there that somebody made me realize the other day. It was part of Wave 1. It's literally, this is how squirrely I get sometimes, y'all. It's literally the first set on my list. Right there. I wrote Wave 1 next to it. Somehow, I started down here, because these are out of order. These were, for whatever reason, the website that I printed this list off of had these ones out of order. So it was Wave 1, Wave 3, Wave 4, and then it was back to Wave 1. I did a bunch of research, trust me. But somehow I skipped over the first poly bag, so I'll probably put that one out as a short or something, somewhere along the line. But we are still on Wave 1, y'all. This is Stable of Dream Creatures. We've still got 1, 2, 3, well, technically 4 more sets when Lego Light Ghost. It's haunting me. We still got technically 4 more sets with that poly bag to go to Wave 1. Wave 1 was the largest of all the waves. I'm wondering if Lego was like, we're not sure if this is gonna last, so it just put out a giant wave, and then all the other waves have been not small, but much smaller. So definitely excited to build more. Not sure what I'm building next. I still need to finish my birthday gifts. I've got those Mario sets over there, but I might do those as speed builds. I've still got, y'all know, I still got that pirate upscaled minifig. That the ghost is mad at me today, y'all. He is here, and he is attacking my life. Ghost, be gone! What was I saying? Oh, upscale pirate minifig is still sitting in this bag right here. That's got to get built. As I said in my song, my backlog is crazy, so. But I think I'm on a bit of a purchase pause right now because I've had a couple things come up in my not Lego life that I've got to deal with. So yeah, I'm not done for now, but I definitely got to pause for a little bit while I got my little stand of minifigs. I was thinking about with my dreams, I was thinking about doing something because all of the characters for the most part actually, that's kind of funny. This is the first set where only one of the characters came with the hourglass. I wonder what that's about. But most of the sets that I've built so far for the Dreams theme, each of the characters come with their own little hourglass. And since it's so small, it's such a small piece. And like in this case, it's not a big deal. It's on a staff, so she can hold it. But most of them are holding like weapons or whatever. And so I was thinking about making some sort of little display where I can just have all of their various hourglasses lined up. How cool would it be to have an hourglass shaped display stand with all the... I'm not very good at designing things. If anybody out there is good at designing things, you can come up with a display of some sort. Not huge, just something, maybe yay big, yay wide, something. I don't know. I've got a bunch of these sets to go. I can put all my little, they're only one stud wide, all my little hourglasses on. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could do like the, it's up top, you can't see it, but like they did in the Pharrell set, the one with all the little minifig heads stacked up. Maybe something like that. Thinking. I just kind of wanted a way to secure all of them. Like I said, with this one, she's fine. She can hold on to it. It's on a staff. But most of them, they're just kind of like loose. And I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to feel what people are saying about having loose pieces. Yeah, it's starting to get to me. I don't want loose pieces because I don't want to lose them. So, anywho, peeps, I'm on and on and on as usual. Peeps, if you enjoyed this, please do all the things. There's another t-shirt. Do all the things. Do all the things. I will see you next time. Until then. Those monsters out of my head. Holla!